Hey, what's going on everyone? In this video I will be discussing the rule set for World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore and things I've realized along the way as I've started to take on the challenge myself. What is Classic Hardcore? The rule set is as follows, taken from the Classic WoW Hardcore Discord, link in the description down below. 1. You only have one life. If you die, you must delete your character or leave it as a perma-ghost. This is why you have to stay focused. Every move you make counts. All professions are allowed. All talents are allowed. You can use all gear that you self-craft or obtain yourself, any rarity. For example, if you kill something, perhaps a rare mob, and you get a green, blue, or a purple drop, it's yours to have and to use. There is no using of the auction house, mail, or bank alts. No trading with other characters, even mages for conjurables, such as water and food. There's no grouping out in the open world. However, full hardcore dungeon groups are authorized, but only one run of each dungeon. Dungeon groups should party up at the meeting stone located nearby the portal, and the only levels allowed need to meet the meeting stone's level range. For example, Razorfang Crawl is 29 to 38. Dungeon quests are authorized, but remember that you only have one shot at getting the quest done, no repeats. Warlocks can't soul resurrect via soulstone. Shamans can't reincarnate via yonk. Paladins can't bubble and hearth, which was heavily backed up by the community. No using the auto unstuck feature to teleport to major cities through the Battle.net website, and of course no using warp deaths for convenient traveling. At 60, you earn your freedom from death and become a full-fledged character with insane bragging rights. I mean, come on everybody, hitting 60 without dying is pretty hard. Now last but certainly not least, the last puzzle piece to this challenge is, you must record the journey locally or stream it. This is very important because in order to gain your bragging rights, you must have your run verified by the community. Okay, so rule sets aside, what makes this exactly different from what we're used to? I've made a list of things that I believe this challenge will provide for the experience of the player. Some of those things include looking out for those hidden things that normally you overlook, knowing what vendors sells potions, what vendor sells green weapons that you can upgrade to. Back when Classic launched, the main idea was, rush to 60, get ahead of everyone else. Everyone is selling, trading items, trying to stock up on gold and be able to create a guild, to make investments in items that will sell for a lot more later on. So in general, the pacing of the game is skewed in a way from the beginning. It changes the way that we play with all the new meta. Hardcore, however, brings everything back to the center, to the core idea of the game. You're a warrior, you're a mage, a warlock. You're going through this crazy world of war. It should be dangerous. It should take precaution and planning. The game wasn't played this way though, but I think hardcore can bring that back. That experience. That role-playing feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You'll think twice about going into the cave. You'll think twice about pulling more than 2 mobs. You'll think twice about using all your cooldowns and limiting yourself to one form of escape and success. A true new challenge and way to play WoW. No unrealistic handicaps. A true reward from upgrades. 6-slot bags? Sign me up. It definitely brings that excitement back to leveling. The weapon progression, very important. You'll find yourself searching for that next great upgrade you can get. You can't trade, you can't go to the auction house and just buy whatever you need. You'll need to go farm it. Your leveling routes change in hopes of gaining more levels to take on even stronger foes. You can even farm bosses like players do on Diablo to get loot. You might stick around and kill them 3, 4, 5 times. There's absolutely more attachment to professions as you'll need them to maximize your chance of survival. You'll take your time making sure that you have all the consumables that you need, just like player versus player, just like an endgame rating, but for the entire game. You're not really racing the clock, you're pacing yourself for survival. It resembles life in having one life. I, a fellow World of Warcraft lover, invite you to the challenge. You have one life. Will you survive and make it to 60? Only time will tell. If you gained value from the video, please leave a like and subscribe, as I will be creating more hardcore content in the weeks to come, alongside streaming my hardcore experience at twitch.tv/CEO33. And please come hang out with us on the Classic Hardcore Discord. You'll find everything you need to know. Thanks guys, see you next video.